Hey everybody, Marks Brownlee here, and today we're diving into the fascinating history of Android version names. Remember those days when every new Android update felt like stepping into a candy store? From Cupcake to Oreo, each version had a delicious name that was both memorable and fun. But have you ever wondered why Google used dessert names in the first place, or why they eventually decided to drop them? Let's dig in. In the beginning, Android was this new kid on the block trying to make a name for itself. It was a time when the smartphone market was dominated by giants like Apple and BlackBerry. Android had to carve out its own niche, and it did so with a unique approach that set it apart from the competition. Google wanted a naming system that was approachable, playful, and easy to remember. They decided to name each version of Android after a dessert, a move that added a touch of whimsy and fun to the tech world. This decision was not just about being cute, it was a strategic move to make the brand more relatable and memorable. What better way to do that than with everyone's favorite treats? Desserts are universally loved, and by associating Android with these sweet delights, Google created a sense of warmth and familiarity. Each new version of Android brought with it not just technological advancements, but also a sense of anticipation and excitement, much like waiting for a delicious dessert.
The first commercially available version, Android 1.5, was dubbed Cupcake. This version marked the beginning of Android's journey into the mainstream. Cupcake introduced several features that were groundbreaking at the time, setting the stage for future innovations. It was a small but significant step, introducing features like on-screen keyboards and video recording. These features might seem basic now, but back then, they were revolutionary. The on-screen keyboard made typing on smartphones more intuitive, while video recording opened up new possibilities for content creation and sharing. Then came Donut with its focus on improved search and support for different screen sizes. Donut was a crucial update that addressed some of the limitations of earlier versions. It introduced the universal search box, which made finding information on your device easier than ever. Additionally, Donut's support for different screen sizes paved the way for a more diverse range of Android devices. Eclair followed, bringing live wallpapers and that awesome multi-touch functionality to the table. Live wallpapers added a new level of customization and personalization to Android devices, making them more visually appealing. Multi-touch functionality, on the other hand, enhanced the user experience by allowing more complex gestures and interactions, making smartphones more versatile and user-friendly.
As Android matured, so did its sweet tooth. Each new version brought not just a new name, but a host of new features and improvements that pushed the boundaries of what mobile devices could do.
Gingerbread arrived with a refined user interface, making it easier and more intuitive for users to navigate their devices. It also introduced support for near-field communication, or NFC, which paved the way for mobile payments and other innovative uses of the technology. NFC allowed users to simply tap their phones to make payments, share files, and connect with other devices, making everyday tasks more convenient and seamless. Honeycomb was a special one, specifically designed for tablets with its unique holographic interface. This version of Android took full advantage of the larger screen real estate, offering a more immersive and interactive experience for users. Then came Ice Cream Sandwich, a major update that merged the phone and tablet experiences. This unification brought a consistent look and feel across devices, making it easier for users to switch between their phones and tablets without missing a beat. Jelly Bean further refined the platform with Google Now and its predictive search capabilities. Google Now provided users with timely information based on their habits and preferences, making their devices smarter and more helpful. These releases weren't just about sweet names, they represented significant leaps in Android's capabilities and user experience. Each version built upon the last, introducing new features and improvements that made Android devices more powerful, versatile, and user-friendly. The evolution of Android is a testament to the relentless innovation and dedication to improving the user experience, ensuring that each new release offers something exciting and valuable for users around the world.
Lollipop marked a visual overhaul with Material Design, a design language that's still prevalent today.
Marshmallow introduced granular app permissions and native fingerprint sensor support. Nougat brought us split-screen multitasking and improved battery life with Doze mode. Oreo focused on speed and security, while Pi introduced gesture navigation and adaptive battery features. These names weren't just catchy, they became synonymous with innovation and progress in the mobile world.
The turning point why the sweet treats went away. With Android 10, Google made a significant change. The dessert names were no more.
This decision, while surprising to some, made a lot of sense. As Android grew into a global phenomenon, the whimsical dessert names presented a few challenges.
Not all cultures relate to the same desserts, and some names were difficult to translate or understand in certain languages. This created a communication barrier, especially for a platform used by billions worldwide. Embracing simplicity, understanding the shift to numbers. Switching to a simple numerical system brought clarity and consistency to Android's branding.
Android 10, 11, 12. It's straightforward and universally understood. This shift allowed Google to focus on the core message. Each new version brings valuable features and improvements to the Android ecosystem.
It also aligned with the naming conventions of other major operating systems, making it easier for everyone to understand the progression. Android 14, the latest and greatest. The latest version, Android 14, continues this legacy of innovation.
Released on insert release date if available. It brings a host of new features designed to improve performance, privacy, and user experience. Some of the key highlights include: list 4 key features of Android 14. These updates demonstrate Google's commitment to constantly refining and improving Android for its massive user base.
A legacy of innovation, Android's impact on the world. From its inception, Android has been a driving force in the tech industry, revolutionizing the way we interact with our devices and the world around us. From its humble beginnings as a dessert-themed operating system, Android has evolved into a global tech giant. Initially launched in 2008, Android's first version, Android 1.0, set the stage for a new era of mobile technology. Over the years, it has grown exponentially, with each update bringing new features and improvements that have made it an indispensable part of our daily lives.
Each version, whether named after a sweet treat or simply a number, has played a crucial role in shaping how we communicate, consume information, and interact with the world around us. From the introduction of the Google Play Store, which opened up a world of apps and services, to the integration of advanced security features, Android has continually adapted to meet the needs of its users. The evolution of Android has not only been about adding new features, but also about refining the user experience, making it more intuitive and accessible for everyone.
As technology continues to evolve, one thing's for sure: Android will continue to be at the forefront, pushing the boundaries of what's possible on mobile devices. With the advent of technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, and 5G, Android is poised to lead the next wave of innovation. Whether it's through enhancing mobile photography, improving voice recognition, or enabling seamless connectivity, Android's impact on the world is undeniable and ever-growing. The future holds endless possibilities, and Android will undoubtedly be a key player in shaping the technological landscape of tomorrow.